Hey everybody, this is Stuart with Wine on the Dime. There are a few things that I've learned my entire life living in Texas. One, the weather's gonna change at any second and just stop caring. Just go with the flow. Two, you can never measure someplace in miles. You always have to measure it in half hours to hours in order to figure out where you're gonna be. And three, because we get some really nasty drought conditions, I understand what drylands are. So let's see if this drylands is anything like what I experience. Hey everybody, this is Stuart with Wine on the Dime. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Drylands Sauvignon Blanc. It's from Marlborough, New Zealand. It's 12% alcohol by volume, and I paid $11 for it at my local grocery store. So first of all, screw top, +1. So I mentioned Drylands, and it says the unique soils of Marlborough's Golden Triangle, home to the Drylands Winery. We craft small lot wine from a selection of unique parcels of Marlborough fruit with outstanding intensity, structure, and elegance. I don't want to go too much further because I'll probably give you tasting notes, but that's sort of the top half of what's going on there. And I poured way too much for a sample, so I apologize, y'all. But from a color standpoint, I'm gonna say you're a light lemon green. Yeah, light lemon green. There's still some green to you. From a nose standpoint, well, you smell like a Marlborough Sauvignon Blanc. You have this nice sort of like a little bit of a gooseberry, kind of a grapefruity thing going on, some freshly cut grass, maybe a little bit of orange. Yeah, I mean, you just kind of got this general kind of tropical citrusy thing going on with a tiny bit of grass, which is quite nice. So let's go on to the taste. High acid. Ugh. High acid. Woo! Yeah. Everything is working hard. Hold on. All right. On the taste, I'm getting green apple. I am getting sort of an orange. I am getting a grapefruit. I am getting a little bit of that gooseberry. I'm also getting lime and that freshly cut grass. A lot of big, bold citrus fruit in this wine. And a lot of acid. You know, I would say I like acidic wines. Oh man. If you're someone who's sensitive to acid, this one might damn near give you heartburn. Woo! Okay, so luckily I'm not. Anyway, from an alcohol standpoint, you're actually kind of medium minus on the alcohol. You're medium minus on the body. Overall, I mean, you're just a really bright green fruit / citrus wine. I mean, just really hits hard, especially with that acid. Let's go into the evaluation. So for balance, I really ever thought I'd say this, but you might have too much acid. You might have too much acid for this wine because there are not a ton of different things to carry. It's not like it has a heavier body. It's not like it has just a ridiculous amount of fruit clusters or even a long finish where the acid needs to carry through the finish. I think it's over acid. It's over acidized. That's probably what I meant to say. So yeah, anyway, so it's just got too much acid. I'm not gonna give you a check on that. Length, yeah, you finished pretty quickly. So I'm not gonna give you anything on that. Like medium minus, maybe even just short. Intensity, check. You've got intensity. Oh man, do you have intensity, especially on that acid. And the fruit flavors are really bold in here, but they just, man, that intensity. So I'm gonna give you a check on that. And complexity, I'm gonna give you half a check. I'm getting green fruit, I'm getting the citrus, I'm getting a little bit of tropical note, I'm getting a little fresh cut grass, so you do have complexity. You don't really have any aging complexity, so I'm not gonna give you a full check mark there, but you are 2017, you are fairly new to the world, so you probably haven't had much time to mature. All right, with all that being said, I'm gonna give you an okay, and here's why. That whole balance, length, intensity thing. That's pretty much exactly why. You just got too much acid. Maybe if you age a little bit longer in the bottle, some of those other elements will develop a little bit more and help carry the acid instead of having, normally acid kind of carries flavors. In this case, The flavors need to figure out a way to carry that acid. And that's where we're at with this one. So I would let it age maybe another year and then try it again and see how it goes if you have a bottle of this that you haven't opened. Anyway, this has been Stuart with Wine on the Dime. If you liked today's video, please like, subscribe, and comment. Have you tried the Drylands Sauvignon Blanc? Specifically the 2017 from Marlborough. I'd be interested to know if you have. Leave a comment below and I will see you all again soon with another episode from Wine on the Dime.